Alright, I am back. Now I am standing because this is a two-piece type of deal. I do actually even have a paper that I did a little research last night so that I make sure to discuss all the points. So this company, which is Doggie Lawn, I don't think I can show you without showing my whole address. Doggie Lawn, your dog's backyard in a box. So that is the company. They, like I said, they actually reached out to me via my email and asked me to review their products. So they did send this to me for free. In my research, these are two separate packages. So you would buy that and you would buy this separate. They're separate payments. So I'm going to open this box first because it's the tray. So the grass is actually in there. So let's open this up and then we'll go ahead and do the unboxing, and then I'll talk more about it and my thoughts. It does, even on this box, say your grass will be arriving in a separate shipment. Alright, this is the tray. So this is just a plastic. It is reusable. Ugh. And it even has the Doggie Lawn logo right there. Okay, so to be honest, I have nowhere to put this. This thing is huge. Seriously, this thing is huge. And I have nowhere to put it. So I'm just literally going to leave it here in the middle of the floor for now. So this is, as I said, I did research last night. This is the largest size that this particular company offers. It is extra large is what it is. And it's for large dogs or households with multiple dogs. And like I said, they reached out to me through my YouTube channel because of my BarkBox unboxings, so they know I have multiple dogs. So now let's open the grass. I have no clue where to put the camera. So let's just unbox it and see what exactly is inside, because it is very heavy. See how it goes. And the box does say lay flat, perishable, open immediately. So I knew what it was. I knew it was grass. I got it a couple hours ago because I was running around. So it has gotten the box dirty and it's grass, so will you smell, Jello? Okay, so let's get a little closer look here. So it is just a plastic baggie of grass. Now this is a subscription service, so if you were to sign up, you can order the tray. Like I said, that's a separate purchase. You can order the tray, or you can do your own thing, however you prefer to do it. And then you would just reorder the grass every however often you want to. So now, how do I get the grass out of the box and onto the tray? It's very heavy. Okay, we got... Okay, so this is a training kit. It said it would come with every new subscription. So there's poop bags, disposable gloves. Oh, I should probably put some gloves on. because it looks dirty. It is dirt. Let me go put this in the tub or something right or a second, because it's full of dirt. Let me go see if I can find some gloves. I will be right back. Alright, I got me some gloves. My husband, who is currently at work, told me to just like put the tray, flip the box. I think I can just pick this up. Oh my goodness. Are you even seeing what I'm doing? I am the camera person and everything. Okay. So that is the box. I think my husband said he ripped it whenever he picked it up. It's just very heavy. Okay, now, how to unravel it. I don't think I scooted it over enough. Let's this end up. Okay. Okay. It is out of the bag. Now, to me, it looks like it's too big. Ah! Ew! I just got dirt all over me. Okay. Okay, scoot over a little. Just a skinch more. Okay. First impression. The grass is bigger than the tray. Okay, so I have it overlapping here. Excuse me. And overlapping here. Too big. That was exhausting. It is too big for... It's gonna get dirt everywhere. Okay. Real fast while I have my gloves on, let me open the training kit. This is Doggie Lawn. That would be perfect if Cinnamon used it while I'm sitting here. My concern is, what if he misses? I mean, he is a boy. What if he hikes his leg? What if Shadow hikes his leg? What do you think, puppy? Don't fall off of it. Now, one problem I can see with him, who is currently a three-legged dog, is that he, with this edging here, because it is like maybe an inch and a half tray, and then over here on the edge, because it's too long, it is even higher. So I could see him tripping over it. So like I said, this is Doggie Lawn. They reached out to me to review their product. I agreed because there's only been a few people that have ever reached out to me to use their products, and as long as I'm not like being paid to lie to people, I'm perfectly fine with reviewing whatever. And I will tell you guys that I was sent this product for free or whatever. So it is Doggie Lawn. I did see a similar product, different name, similar product on Shark Tank, but it is a different product. So see, my thing is, what if they miss? My house is 99% carpet. So they already, my mom and dad's dog, she would have accidents in here. So I've already used to cleaning up pee, but I don't want to promote it, I guess is what I would say. You know, what if he's half standing on the grass, half not, and he pees, and it goes on the carpet. I don't know. So anyways, their first email to me had a little bit of a description, and this is the gist of it. The Doggie Lawn is an indoor-outdoor, so you can, like, if you have like a, if you're in a high-rise apartment complex, you could put this on the patio and have like a cat door or whatever. But it is indoor-outdoor, so you can leave it outside. It's a dog potty solution that really works. So it says that the grass is hydroponic, and that absorbs the urine and the odors, so there's no mess and no smell. And if you sign up for a subscription, they'll ship the farm fresh grass to your door. It's perfect for non-vaccinated puppies, apartment dwellers with no yards, old or sick dogs who can't make it outside, bad weather, so like if it's raining and your dog won't go outside, they can use this, and owners with busy schedules. He's got grass on him now. So that was the main information they sent me in the first email. Since then, they have sent me a few emails back and forth. They did give me a promo code if you would like to subscribe for $10 off your first subscription order at doggielawn.com. Use the code Jenny10. They didn't tell me if I would get anything for that, so I don't think it's a referral code or anything. I think it's just to see how much this video generates them, like how much they make from it. So then a second email had some fun facts. They said it is real grass, so it's easy to train puppies or regular, dogs who are already older, used to going on grass, because it is real. It's low maintenance. The hydroponic grass neutralizes odors. It says it starts at $26 with free shipping. Now, that's the smallest size. I will get to that in a second. And then with every new subscription, they donate to a local shelter. So that's a positive. They gave me the gloves. So this little baggie, this packet is complimentary gloves. Will be included in all of your shipments. So they give you gloves with every grass, I guess. But you have to get your hands dirty to get the gloves because it's in the grass. They give you some poop bags because it can be peed and pooped on. You would need to pick the poop up instead of leaving it there. Well, your house will stink. Okay. What you are receiving is a live plant, so every once in a while your grass may contain some unwelcome critters that may have hopped aboard at the farm. Gross. So it's saying I might have bugs and worms in my house. Organic bug spray solution. Use a few squirts of dishwashing soap or peppermint oil with water in a spray bottle and apply it onto the grass. You can also use neem oil, available at most home improvement stores, and spray that on the grass. Doggie Lawn care instructions. Lightly mist with a spray bottle as needed. Careful, some dogs don't like damp grass. Pick up solids just like you do on a walk. Important tips, read first. Well, I didn't read them first. Like I said, it was dirty. Okay, Doggie Lawn is designed to be the most automatic dog potty solution. The natural smell of real grass entices dogs to go. Many dogs just get it and use it right away. More often than that, dogs that don't get it quickly just need a little training to help them get used to it. Training is not hard. Get your dog to use Doggie Lawn by saying go pee and reward with prize and treats immediately upon success. We call this a pee reward cycle. If you can get this to happen one time, you can easily repeat the cycle and a habit will be built. Don't be overwhelmed and focus only on one P cycle reward for now. Prepare yourself for the very first use. We found that many dogs mark the Doggie Lawn, pee on it, the very first time they smell it. Don't waste the first possible moment for a successful P reward cycle. The 3 ingredients of the P reward cycle. A hidden treat. It's important to have the treat ready to be immediately given, yet hidden so as not to distract. A full bladder. Consider starting your training early in the morning so your pup's bladder is full. A hopeless dog. If your dog is hoping to be taken on a walk, they will hold it. What to do if your pup is stubborn. So, another training process. Marking the unit can accelerate the training process. Dogs strongly defend the territory when they smell another dog on the grass. They will eradicate the other dog's scent by peeing over the same spot. Making the unit smell like another dog has been there is a powerful and easy to do. Simply wipe the actual scent of another dog on the Doggie Lawn. Do this by using a slightly damp paper towel, dabbing it on the surface where other dogs go. Place it in a plastic bag and bring it home, where you will wipe or wring the scent into the Doggie Lawn. The urine of other mammals will also work. You're a mammal, by the way. So it's saying if your dog doesn't use it, you can pee a little bit on it, and that'll get your dog to go on it. Or asking, another way to get another dog's scent on it is having your friends and family help have their dogs come and pee on it. Dogs don't hang out where they go and don't go where they hang out. Don't feed your dog and let them relax, or let them relax on the Doggie Lawn. So I guess it was a bad thing the center was just getting on it to lay on it. You don't want your pup to associate the Doggie Lawn with lounging or eating. However, never scold your dog while they're on the Doggie Lawn. Just gently lead them off the unit. If your dogs try to dig or eat or dig on the grass, gently dissuade that behavior and use persistent eye contact so you give a personalized advice. Okay, so those are their tips. When Cinnamon got on it, I thought he was going to pee on it. He didn't pee on it. He just wanted to relax. But he's old and decrepit, so he just wants a soft space right now. So, okay. The gloves, the training kit. That would be the training kit, I believe. And it did say, I don't see on here. Oh, yeah, give us a call. So I saw on their website that they offer personal calls with trainers if you need it, and there is a phone call you can call if you've tried everything on that paper and your dog's still not using it. You can actually call and talk to them in person. So they do have different subscriptions, so you can get a fresh patch of grass every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Those are the ones that I saw. I don't think they... I'm getting dirt all over me. Like my sock is covered in dirt now. Okay, so like I said, they do have different sizes. The first size is the cheapest, of course. It's $26 for 24 by 16. They're all 24s. So they're all this wide, 2 feet across. And then the length is what changes. So for $26, and they suggest 15 pounds and under dogs. So for little baby chihuahuas or Yorkies, you would get the cheapest one for $26. Then they have a bigger one, 24 by 20, for 10 to 30 pound dogs for $29. That's the medium size. The large size for 20 to 50 pound dogs, 24 by 24 is $31. And this one, the one that they sent me, is 24 by 48 for 40 pounds or more dogs or multiple dogs in a household. So like I said, they did see my YouTube video. That's how they contacted me. They knew I had multiple dogs. Even if they didn't see the other dogs, Molly is like the main dog in all of my BarkBox videos. So she's 100 pounds. So either way, I would have got this whether I had 3 dogs or just Molly. This particular one is $34. Now I did say the tray itself, the first piece I opened, the black tray, is a completely separate purchase. I did go through the checkout process just to see what they offered. After you pick the size that you want, then they say, I don't know if this was first or second, but they do offer you local selections or the hydroponic grass. I'm assuming this is the hydroponic grass that they've promoted, that they say in their description, but I don't know if the local grass is the same hydroponic. I would assume so because that's their whole shtick, that it doesn't smell. But I believe what they sent me is $50 for the grass. But I can get from, I'm in Indiana, so an Eastern local grass for $34. So that would be, if I were to continue it, if I were to get the subscription, it would be $34 for somewhere local to send me the grass, or $50 to get the grass from them personally. I don't know where they're located, because I could look at the from paper. I was thinking California. Yes, Inglewood, California. They're from Inglewood, California. I was correct. So the whole shebang came to me from California. So, like I said, I believe this is the $50 grass that I got from California, but there is an option to get a local one for $34. So that's the subscription. Now, the frequency also varies how much you pay. So if you get a weekly grass delivery, it's $34. If you get a 2-week grass delivery, it's $34. But if you elongate it to 3 or 4 weeks, the price raises to $38 a patch. So, but overall, I mean, it just depends on how often your dog uses it. Is it their sole means of bathroom, or are you still going to be going for walks and such, and it's just for emergencies? So, I mean, really all of that is up to you, the dog owner. And as I said, after you choose the size you want, they ask you if you want to buy the reusable tray, or if you want to somehow provide your own. Or, I mean, if you're putting it on a patio, maybe you don't even need the tray. I don't know how absorbent the grass is, how leaky the urine will be. Like, whenever I take it out of the tray, am I going to have to, like, wash the tray because it's soaked in urine? I don't know these things yet. So, someone's got to use it first. And I'm not sure that's going to happen because I have literally nowhere else to put it. It's right in the middle. And they just said they don't hang out where they go, and they don't go where they hang out. I have nowhere else to put it but outside. And then they'll probably just use the regular grass. Don't know. But anyways, the tray itself is an additional $39, but it is reusable. So that would only be for your first purchase. So for me personally, what they sent me would have been $89 startup. The $50 regular grass, but that's just for this one. If I was personally ordering it, I could have chose the cheaper $34 one right off the bat. I didn't have to get the $50 one. I'm just assuming that's what they sent me since they sent it from California and not local. And then, of course, I would suggest the tray. I don't know what else you would do if you did not get the tray. There's no way, I mean, just from brushing my sock, I'm getting very dirty. There's no way I would suggest to get just the grass by itself and do your own thing with it, because what would you do? Like I said, I don't know personally yet how well, it says it absorbs the urine, but I don't know that for sure. And I have 3 dogs, which this is the size for multiple dogs. I don't know if all of them use it, if it's really gonna hold that much pee. I really don't know these things, which is why I might not upload today. I might see if anybody uses it first, get a little more in depth. They did ask me to have the video uploaded by the end of the month, so I will definitely have it up by January 31st. I might wait at least a week, let them use it, see how I like it, see if they like it. Now, for me personally, yes, okay, I'm reviewing this product for these people, but I don't know if I personally would have purchased it myself because, one, I have a fenced-in backyard. That's where they go. 2, I've outgrown this house. There's literally nowhere for me to put this big old patch of grass. That's not going to be in mine and my husband's way. I bought this house when I was single. I've since got married. We've got 3 dogs. I mean, I've seriously outgrown this house. It's not small, but we've outgrown it quite a lot. So we will hopefully in the future soon be looking for a bigger house. But one of the reasons I did agree to go ahead and get this is because of Cinnamon. He is 12. He is crippled. Last year Christmas he just stopped using his leg. He did have about a football-sized tumor under his armpit. We had that removed, but we had that removed last January, February. He still never used that leg. He's on pain maintenance right now, taking gabapentin, which is a nerve pain pill. So that is the main reason why I did agree to get this product. For Cinnamon, for Shadow and Molly, they love going out back, especially Molly. She'll go up outside a million times a day if I let her. So they probably would not use it unless it's like a super rainy or nasty day and they won't go outside because of the rain. But otherwise, I mostly got it for Cinnamon because on his really bad days, even with the pain pills, he yelps just trying to go down the 1 step to get out our front door. And then we have 3 steps to get out the back door. He rarely goes out back anymore. So I thought I would get this for him to try it. And of course, if it is helping him, if it's better for him, I would actually consider continuing to get the grass, especially now that I have the tray. What else am I going to use the tray for? It's huge. I have no other uses for it at the current moment. So yes, if Cinnamon likes it, I will continue to get it for him. But he also likes to go out front and be nosy and stare at the neighbors. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance that I will continue to get it. I do appreciate that they sent it to me. Like I said, they sent it to me completely free. I believe it's worth $89 if my calculations are correct. $50 for the grass, $39 for the tray. I don't believe they're going to send me a second grass. That was never discussed. So what I have here is what I have when it's used. I will dispose of it somehow. So I believe that was everything on my list. Like I said, if you wanted to subscribe for $10 off your first subscription, use Jenny10. The cheapest starts out at $26 for the little one. So, like, they do have 4 different sizes. So that is good. I do believe they are cheaper than the one I saw on Shark Tank. That is what they advertise. That it's better than fake grass, better than potty pads, and cheaper than other grass competitors, which I only saw. I only saw 2 in my Google search. This one and the one from Shark Tank. So they advertise that they are cheaper than that version. With the same quality. So, like I said, I will probably not upload this right now, and I will wait and see if anyone uses it, if it really does work. I just have to have the video up by the end of the month. I did at first smell the grass. Like, whenever I opened it, it definitely smelled grassy. It filled the room. I don't notice it as much now. But again, I have nowhere to put it. So for now, I'm going to leave it right here. Because I cannot think of a place in my house that is unused to put this. It's so full, my house. And I also want to actually be able to see them, if they're going to use it or not. If I can grab my camera without scaring them off, which probably not, because getting up and running to get my camera, that's scary. Especially if you're using the bathroom. So, but this is the living room. This is where they spend 50% of their time or more. So, if it's true that they don't go where they hang out and hang out where they go, then I don't see any of them using it where it's sitting. And I don't know, I don't know if I can pick it up and move it, or because it's very heavy. And the tray might actually break, which would defeat the purpose of the $39 tray. For me personally, at this point where I've outgrown my house and I have a fenced in backyard, and Cinnamon is still okay to walk, it doesn't really make sense for me personally, because it's just too big and bulky for me to leave anywhere. Now, if you have a bigger house, or you have like a part of your house that isn't cluttered and you don't use, it would be a good place for it. Now with boys, again, I'm just afraid that they're going to hike their leg and overshoot. That would be my main concern. Cinnamon can't really hike his leg anymore, because then he'd be a 2-leg dog. That doesn't work very well. But Shadow, he will hike his leg on things, and if he's standing in the middle and he hikes his leg, I can just see it overshooting, and then I have to clean up pee. Whereas I can just let him out back, I don't have to clean up pee. But if, like, you are in a high-rise apartment complex, you don't have a yard, you're not a single-family house where you can just let them out the back door and done, I do see this as a necessity or a very big convenience. I mean, I'm sure at this point, if you have your dog in your high-rise, you've worked out a system of potty stuff. But if you're getting a new one or whatever, this might actually be, you know, your solution. Also, yes, if I were in like a high-rise building, Cinnamon would definitely need it. He can't do long walks. He can't do a lot of things. So if I were in a situation like that, I would definitely consider this for Cinnamon, because it's just a lot easier on him personally, not even me, not even my comfort and such. It would be for Cinnamon's comfort, accessibility, stuff like that. And you know, unvaccinated puppies are always at risk of catching things. That's one of the things that they do say it's great for, unvaccinated puppies. So if you're having a litter of puppies, it's good for you. I want to thank Doggie Lawn for sending it to me. Like I said, I will give them a week or so to use it so that I can fully review it. I'm basically just reviewing the unboxing right now. That's as far as I've gotten. The unboxing, I swear I just saw something move. I don't want no bugs in my house. There's also little patches of mulch. Let's go ahead and get a close-up. So it did come with like little patches of mulch on it. So right there is some mulch. Just mulch all throughout it. And right next to Molly's toy, you can see just from Cinnamon walking on and off of it, I've already got grass on the floor. Like I said, my house is literally 90% carpet. There's nowhere I can put this. Look, there's all kinds of stuff. There's nowhere for me to put this where I would feel safe enough for them to really go to town using the bathroom and not get it all over the carpet. And like I said, I just literally have no place in my house for this. It is 2 by 4 feet. It is fairly big. And I have nowhere to put it. But like I said, I will be back later with a little bit of more review. So right now, basically all I've done is the unboxing. I've let you know what I know about this company. They reached out to me. They sent me this for free. And what I found from their website. So, for now, that's it. I've unboxed it. It's got grass all over my carpet. I've put it in the center of the living room. I don't know if I can move it because the grass itself is very heavy and the plastic tray seems very flimsy. So, not sure how I would move it if I were going to move it. But this is where I was planning on putting it for the meantime anyways. But I really should have put it, you know, where I would keep it permanently, which is honestly outside because I have no room. There's nowhere in my house to put it. I would show you my house, but it's a mess. And you really can see that there's nowhere to put it. So anyways, I will be back with more of a review if the dogs used it, if I smell anything, if I see bugs crawling out of it. As of right now, other than the little grass on the carpet, Cinnamon laid down on it, got grass on his butt. But other than that, the other 2 dogs have no interest. No interest at all. They're sleeping. They didn't even, you know, Shadow sniffed it, right? I think Shadow came over and sniffed it. Molly has not done anything. Molly! You didn't do nothing with it, did ya? So anyways, that is that so far. And I will totally try and edit this down. I'm already at 40 minutes and all I did was open it and talk. And I know I'm repetitive. I talk a lot. So, I had a lot to say. And I wanted to inform you guys as much as possible. So yeah, I will try and edit it down and I will be back once I've, for a couple days, seen if they're actually going to use it, if it makes more of a mess, if bugs really do come crawling out, if it starts wilting. I mean, I have to water it. It's a living, breathing thing. I don't have any plants in my house because they all die. So, we'll see about that. And we will see if Cinnamon uses it. He is the main reason why I got it. My Cinnamon. How come you just laid on it? You didn't actually use the bathroom. I thought you actually might when you stood up on it. I thought you was going to use the bathroom. But you didn't. You going to use it? Are you going to use it to go potty? Hmm? Are you going to use your new toilet to go potty? Come here and get on it. Come here and get on the grass. Try it. Right there. Go potty. Come here, Cinnamon. Get on there. Go potty. Alright, so now for the final review. It has been 4 days. I opened it on Friday. It is now Tuesday evening. My husband thinks it actually might have been growing a little. I do, yeah. There's a few grass pieces that are pretty tall. I don't think it had such tall pieces before. I don't know if you can see a difference. Camera's too far away. But, so yeah, it's been 4 days. Nobody's used it, and we even got 8 inches of snow over the weekend. They all still prefer to go outside, which at this current moment, I'm not going to make them... Shut up, Joe. I'm not going to make them use it. So like I said, at this current moment, I'm not going to make them use it as the actual bathroom because, one, I don't have anywhere to put it. It's been right here where I unboxed it, in the middle of the living room for 4 days. And according to the paper that they sent with it, they don't go where they hang out. And like I said, this is the living room. They spend 50% or more of their time in this room. So that could be why nobody's used it. Molly here tried to dig. She was sniffing it and she put her hand on it like she was going to dig. Told her to not to. We've watered it twice, and when we watered it last night, Shadow went around licking all of the drops of water off of it because he's a weirdo and he's afraid of the water hole, like the water that we have for them. He's afraid of water. He can barely go over there to drink it, so he had to drink all the dewdrops off of it when we watered the grass. Cinnamon has laid on it those couple times when I unboxed it, and he's walked on it, but that's about as much attention as it's gotten. Even with 8 inches of snow, they still prefer to go outside. I do actually think that that's one of the things that is keeping Cinnamon going, that he still goes outside, he still eats, he loves food, he loves being nosy outside. If I were to, you know, because of his injury, if I were to confine him to the house, I think it would start to deteriorate. He would start to deteriorate more. In the future, if he does get to the point where he cannot at all make it outside or whatever, I will definitely consider this. Hopefully, like I said, we will get a bigger house. But we actually, my husband does a lot of woodworking, so if we do get another house while he's still alive, we'll probably build ramps or something for him to get in and out of the house better than he does here. So far, I have not seen any bugs come out of this, which is good. Yeah. So my overall review is that it is a good idea, especially if you don't have a yard or if you have a sick dog. It is an actually good idea. I can see it being beneficial to excuse me. I can see it being beneficial to apartment dwellers and like if you're in an apartment and you want a dog, that the apartment allows dogs, and you just are contemplating it because you don't have a yard, you don't have grass, this could be your solution and you could get a dog. As for me personally right now, it's not a feasible option because I have nowhere to put it, and where I have it, they don't use it. So like I said, in the future I might actually get my own personal subscription to help with Cinnamon or whatever, but as of right now it's just too big, too much. There's another thing, I don't know what you would do with the old grass if you were to get a subscription. What would you do with the grass that is there, that is, you know, urine soaked? Like this one is in particular, the biggest size they have, is very heavy, and I don't know how you would dispose of it. In all my readings that I looked up everything, I did not see anywhere where it suggests how to get rid of the old grass that has been used up. For me personally, whenever the snow melts, I think I'm just going to take this grass and cover some holes or some dead grass areas. That's what I'm personally going to do. But if you don't have a yard, I don't know if you can just roll it up and throw it in the trash can. I don't know if a regular trash bag will hold this one in particular because it is so heavy. I mean, that box that it came in ripped just trying to pick it up like a regular box. So I don't know how you would dispose of it if you got a new grass. So anyways, it's a good idea. I want to thank Doggie Lawn for reaching out to me. I think it was because of Cinnamon and seeing him limp around in a video. So I want to thank them for sending me this to try out. I do have that code Jenny10 if you want to get $10 off your first subscription. Right? Yeah, $10 off your first subscription order. So if you are an apartment dweller or you think this will work for you, go ahead and sign up. Like I said, I don't think I get anything for it. They didn't tell me I did or not. So for me personally, at this point in my life, it is not a feasible option for me. It just doesn't make sense because I have nowhere to put it. And where I did put it, where it, you know, fits, I mean, it's basically in the middle of the living room. We can get around on it all four sides. They don't use it because it's their hangout spot, and they don't go where they hang out. I do think if I needed to, I could very easily get them to use it. But like I said, I'm not insisting that they use it because I'm not going to get another one and I have nowhere to put this one other than right here. So once it's dried up, or once the snow's gone, it's going outside, and that's it. But that's the most he's used it in these 4 days. He has not even been laying on it like that. But like I said, it's just in the living room, and they're not going to use it as a potty place because it's in their living space. If I had like a back door that was just like the back door and nothing else, I could see putting a piece of grass like this by the back door, out of the way of the living place, and they might use it. But for right now, I don't have that space. There's literally no space in my house that's unused. We have used all of it. Yeah, this is the most attention this grass has gotten in the 4 days. Probably because I'm sitting right here with them. But they have been basically ignoring it this whole entire time. Molly! Did he sit on you? Did he sit on your face? But yeah, Cinnamon enjoys outside, so I'm not going to make him use it as of right now. I think that's one of the things keeping him going, that he gets to go outside and be nosy. He gets to enjoy the smells and the air, right? You like that. So I'm not going to confine him to indoors and make him use this. They all had the option, nobody used it. So it is a good choice for if you have no other options, or if you're experiencing problems with your dog, an older dog or whatever, they might need it. And now Molly's eating the grass. Yeah, this is seriously the most attention it has gotten this whole entire time. Okay, like I said, this video is forever long, and I think I've covered everything. To sum up my review, it's a good option if you have no other option. For me personally, I don't have room to keep this in my house, and I have a fenced-in backyard, so it's not logical for me personally to have this in my house at this point in time. But if Cinnamon gets worse, I might consider actually subscribing, finding a better place for it where it can be inside for real, for real. But why are you eating it? Silly girl. Silly girl. It's not to eat. It's not to eat. No, no. It's not. Look, you have grass on your face. Now. You have grass on your face. Okay, thank you Doggie Lawn for sending me this. Use code Jenny10 to get $10 off your first subscription. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Say bye. Wave to the camera. Wave. Get the grass out of your mouth. Okay. Let me up.